Welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. If you found this video, it's got to be meant for you. What does Spirit have to say to us today? Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. The Devil in reverse. Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands in reverse. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, I think this is where the energy is going. Two more, please. So right off the bat, I get that the Queen of Pentacles is a long-standing relationship. That this Emperor, I feel like it's an Emperor. I could be wrong. Been known to have been wrong before, but I get the sense that it's an Emperor. Maybe even an Emperor in reverse, not quite an Emperor. But definitely, yeah, wanting to come in and have a relationship with and get real. So the Devil in reverse is identifying negative behavior, addiction, irresponsibility, that sort of thing. And because it's in the reverse, they want to retract it. They want to improve in it. They might even come in with an apology. Right next to the Devil is the Knight of Wands. This is kind of like from yesterday, but the feeling I get from this is they're stuck. They're kind of stuck. They're not quite on that horse. This is anxiety, and they're trying to overcome some of this anxiety, this previous anxiety and problems from the past. Right below the Queen of Pentacles, right below the Queen of Pentacles is the Ten of Cups. That's everything. They want the happy family, the kids. I always think of the like Disneyland trip. That's kind of how I view the Ten of Cups, is they want to go to Disneyland. You know, nothing bad happens at Disneyland, or at least that's what we all believe. And it's right below the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, just as a reminder, stable, secure, got their crap together. They don't need to borrow money from the neighbor, their brother, their sister. They can pay their bills. They come home, they take care of their stuff, and they're not victims. These people got their crap together. They are the Queen of Pentacles. See all that abundance around them? They're stable. They got their emotions in check. Everything they touch flourishes, turns to gold. They got the Midas touch. And I feel like it's the King. King is going to come in. I want to have this conversation. Right next to the Ten of Cups is Lovers. Now, the Lovers is a major arcana card. So this is not a fling. This is not a Saturday night, Tuesday night kind of guy. You know what I'm saying, ladies? I'm just saying. But the Lovers is a commitment. This is a solid, I want a long-standing relationship I can build, I can invest. It is protected. It is guarded. It is spiritual. It's almost like divinely orchestrated, right? The Lovers are chosen. They're not like random dude on street number 15 left. You know, no. This is like somebody who has deep feelings and wants to come in and commit for the long term. Ace of Swords. This one's in the reverse, and it's directly under the Knight of Wands. Remember when I said he seemed a little slow, wasn't quite on the horse yet? So the Knights represent, they're not kings. Knights kind of are the action guys, right? And so the Wands is passion. I have a passionate new beginning. I want to get something started. It could, if it were in a work reading or a career reading, it'd be about a project you're trying to get underway. But this is it's clearly a relationship reading, a love reading. Next to it is an Ace of Swords in reverse. Upright, it's I'm rushing in with a truthful conversation. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. But the intent, stop for the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is I'm pouring into your cup. I want to invest, and it's a commitment. It's between two people, and that, as you can see, is different than I can't show the whole thing, but the Lovers card. It's quite different than the Lovers. And it's a conversation about getting this going, with this being the intent. I want to see where it goes. So far so good. Not quite ready, and understandably, Mercury retrograde, painful, lots of people coming back from the past, so you have to use your own discernment, your own intelligence. Every situation is different. I have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is, again, fighting in their head. All this is anxiety. It's up in their head about this. Next is Page of Cups. I don't know. I mean, seriously, it's the same conversation. They want to offer the Page of Cups. They want to have a conversation. Pages are communication. I feel like it's an email, a text. It might knock on your door. The one that just flew out of the deck is Temperance. Temperance is just like when you're tempering eggs or cream or whatever on the stove. You have to add hot to cold so you don't curdle the eggs, right? If you're trying to make a thickened cream, same thing. So you can see the angel is trying to, or God or the universe or whomever you believe in or whatever you pray to every day, they're trying to balance the situation. So clearly, I find this energy believed heavily that they didn't give enough. And they want to make it right, and they're feeling convicted about it. That goes back to the Lover's card. The commitment is previously maybe one person gave too much to the relationship. On the bottom, there's my guy, the Emperor. He is not quite the Emperor. I'm just saying, he's not. Under that is the Sun. This is the happiest card in the deck. You don't get any happier than this, even at Disneyland. This is like, if Disneyland was in Italy, right? And you had a free week trip, all expenses paid, all inclusive. That's the Sun card. That's what this card is. This, Disneyland, still fun, still good times, but not quite the Sun. And this is that decision he's balancing out. He's weighing his going in and out of his mind. Should I? And they get stuck. This is some fights. I got some energy off this one I need to share. So this is almost like there's a whole party involved with this decision. He has other commitments to other people that he needs, that's what I'm getting right here. He wants to come in and offer the Page of Cups, but, and he's up in his head about it, can't sleep, but, has a decision to make, but he's got some folks that don't want this to happen. I feel like there's money involved, seeing that there's pentacles. So he might be the breadwinner or a provider of some form to another party in that group that he's balancing out the weight. That's what immediately I'm saying. And he's stuck. He's got some guilt and he has some concern and he hasn't quite, that is why he's not the Emperor. That is why he's not the Emperor and he's a knight. He wants to do this and a king would consider doing this. An Emperor knows the difference and has motive, vision, and would never, ever allow himself to be put in a position of feeling used, especially just for money. But there's a celebration that wants to occur. Plus, I still feel like there's many people in that party that are gleaning off that king or that knight, in my opinion, taking advantage of him. And it's not good. You know, self-worth is a big deal. If we don't have any, I have nothing to give you. There's nothing in this cup I can offer anybody because it's empty. If I don't love me first, there's a hole in the bottom of it, right? So if I keep needing other people to fill my cup to find my own value, my own worth, my own validation, it's an empty cup. All the love and the affection people are giving me, the one-night stands, the in-and-out relationships, the go nowhere, do nothing. It's fluff and wind. I call it noise. It's a bunch of noise. It's intangible. There's nothing to build from. There's no foundation. There's no love. There's no solid give and take. So when that cup is empty and you're offering somebody an empty cup, where's my prize? Where's the gift? What is this like? You're looking in the bottom of a cup. Is there something in here? Anything in here? It looks like air. So, I think this Emperor is figuring it out. He's in the process of figuring it out. He's got a lot of resentment, guilt, shame, but a lot of remorse and regret. And he knows he didn't treat this Queen of Pentacles well, and he wants to take her to a better place. In fact, I almost get the sense that he wants to run away. There's some conflict here, as you can see the ripples in the water, and over here it's real calm. He wants to take her to a calmer place. He wants to just run, take her and run. Away from judgment, away from this posse that is making his life a living hell. It looks like. I mean, there's some anxiety here that this guy's going through. It's almost like a crash, you know, like an ego crash, an ego death, I like to call it. He has to discern, am I good enough? Am I, who's investing in me? Who is going to invest in me? It's like weird. Right when I said that, my lights turned on. He has some secrets. The moon on the bottom in reverse. He has some secrets that he needs to come clean with. Not only with himself, that ego death, it starts with the truth within yourself, is identifying, I'm not getting what I need out of this. It isn't benefiting me. I'm giving too much, right? That's kind of the feeling. But more importantly, I took advantage and I wasn't as honest. I was a little bit shady, a little on the narcissistic side I get. And I was pursuing my own wishes by chasing this when it didn't really benefit anybody. Well, it benefited them, but it didn't benefit me. I'm ready to drop this burden. I can't make this up, cards don't lie. I'm going after my 10 of Cups and having a conversation with the truth. I'm dropping the Queen of Wands. I'm telling you. I could go on. This is just crazy. But I do feel, I want to get one clarification card out for this Emperor. I want to kind of know, Spirit, when can we expect this to happen? 4 of Cups. This, okay, so this is the 4 of Cups. So this is somebody who was rejected previously. This wannabe Emperor, looks like a page, got to be honest, hasn't grown up yet, previously poo-pooed this cup off. But you can see the other cups, right? So these are the other cups that are sitting upright, waiting to be also chosen. There's my gut's like there were a lot of opportunities, and he turned down this one. That's the one that he wanted. That's the one that's gonna fill him now. That's the one that loves him. And behind that card was the Ace of Pentacles. That's an offering, a commitment, and a pentacle doesn't always have to be about money. Pentacle is an investment. It's long-term proposition, opportunity, could be a job. I don't think it's a job. I think it's a love commitment. I do feel like this Emperor is figuring some other stuff out about his money. And the other thing, too, is the Cups and the Pentacles do represent investment long-term. So before we go, I want to just get a couple of cards. These are the Hermit Tarot. They're just fun words on the cards. I always like them. I just want to ask Spirit, what do you have to say about this situation? See what happens. See what comes out. Show me what you want me to say. You make my heart full. First card on the deck. Okay. Let me have you. Hello. Good morning. I am terrified. I agree. I just dream and wish for everything. That's what I think. I think that these other cups made him perceive that if he were to accept the 1 cup, he would lose all of the other options. And the irony is when you walked away or the person in that cup walked away, he immediately knew it. Have I lost everything? So he's coming back. This is almost like an extension from yesterday. It's weird energy. But we are in retrograde, so that can be a possibility. I'm going to pull just a couple more, and then I want to pull... Oh, they come out already. This one. I think so, yes. So that's you. I feel like that's your energy. Is maybe. If he came back, would I take him? Well, maybe. I still don't have all the answers. He's, like I said, he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out. I have so much desire for you. Well, who wouldn't, right? Look at you. You're gorgeous. Right? Lastly, let's see what he wants to say. Spirit, what is this pre-emperor, the one on the waiting line, waiting for his growth? Did you see that? It flew. The passion is too much. I can't get past the idea that he knows he messed up. He doesn't know how to correct it. He doesn't have the words. You won't forgive him. You are his, Disneyland is Italy. I can't take it anymore. He's going to come forward. He's almost on that horse. He's almost on that horse. The way I've treated you is wrong. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. I mean, oh, hello. Okay, we'll take that one too. The heat between us is intense. He is lonely for you. He has got a lot of I feel like he has a lot of options. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. I'm telling you, I think this guy is trying to be the very best version of himself before he comes together. And unfortunately, it took some hard lessons. I feel like he's losing everything right now. I can't come to you now. He hasn't closed out a couple of cycles. He needs to. And the last thing is I can't let go of you. Lastly, I'm going to leave you with the angel number. because I'm that girl. I do see a lot of repeating numbers right now. 888s are super important. Infinity. If you undo the infinity symbol, it's a giant 0 or a circle. Infinity, right? So the infinity, 8s are really important. 9s, of course, 7, 8, 9 right now. So let's find one spirit number, Father God, universe, angels, divine, celestial beings. 23. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. I am adventurous, 23. So I feel like this energy is going to start within you. And the more that you heal yourself and start investing in your own time and get out of your head and start just, whatever happens, happens. I leave it to the universe. I'm just going to stay in my canoe, keep on rowing. If somebody ends up in my canoe, perfect. If they don't, get the hell out. Right? You're not supposed to be in my canoe. Get out of my canoe. It's just me. So if I row forward and somebody ends up coming in my canoe, then I know I can go on an adventure. It's just my adventure, right? It's your time to shine. It's your time to invest in yourself. And I feel like this is your time. We're going to be starting 2024 here in a little bit. And if we don't invest in ourselves, who else will? Right? Last, I'm going to take one more for the fun of it. And it's 24. And you saw me shuffle. I can't make it up. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. It's 24. You are the divine. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine, and I feel like she has put up with the most, and she said enough. I'm done with that, and walked away a while ago. And his life has never been the same, and he thought he could do better, and he can't. He's maybe had a lot of opportunities, and every opportunity he took was an empty cup. Empty. Felt void. Void of love, attention, affection, and it wasn't your energy. So he misses that. Almost like heroin. And I wouldn't say codependency. It plays a factor. I think it's genuine love, and he knows it. And I think there's a lot of major arcana in this deck, or in the spread. So I feel as if the divine is moving things around just like a chessboard to make it not harmful, but definitely uncomfortable for him. So he gets an understanding of what he needs to do to change internally so he can fill his own cup and therefore make an offering to you. Like I said, not quite an emperor. He's a knight. Almost on that horse. So just keep investing in you. The more energy that you put in yourself and your own healing, just like a rubber band, right? The more you pull and get well, he has no other alternative than to respond. These are my opinions. This is not fact. I'm not a clinical anything, which is a good thing. You wouldn't want me to be that. But I am your Sherpa. So hopefully this was helpful. And if you like what you heard, please follow me for more.